Narayana. Om Namo 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 Narayana. Respected friends, welcome you all. Good to see you. Be in that good, healthy mood of the body mind should support this glorious endeavor of discovering the truth, starting with the listening and study of the Upanishads, which we are doing every day by our efforts, Purushartha, slowly, steadily gathered, mastered, along with the blessings of the divinity in the form of Ishtadevatas and our chosen gurus and the gurus who have chosen us. Only one suggestion is to keep it up. We have not yet reached the truth, therefore, never give up the study of Shastra till the truth is reached. Once the truth is reached, what else to be done? Continue doing the service to the Shastra only. There should be no ambiguity whatsoever. Friends, five things we do here every day. Fifth one is Upanishad Adhyanam, Shwethashwathara, the last two mantras of the fourth chapter, where to Parameshwara we are extending our prayers. In the 21st mantra, the prayer was Pahimam Nityam. Now, in the 22nd mantra, all that are required for our safe, happy, comfortable existence, all that is required for our Adhyatmic sadhana. Let none of them be destroyed, O Lord. Let all of them be protected and provided to me. That type of most beautiful required uh, sadhana of prayer is being guided. We are guided in. So, in that, there is a willingness, there is a prayer, there is an expectation, there is a hope. All of that is so divinely positive. So, that last mantra with Bhashyam, we try to study and conclude the chapter today to begin the fifth one tomorrow, which is equally beautiful and wonderful. Before that, our Upanishad mantra Parayanam. Today we will do after the class is over the entire second or fourth chapter. Before that, our Mangalacharana Shloka Sankalpa. Second topic is some thoughts of common sense. First and foremost is Vedic chanting. Very sublime, very beautiful. Every of the sadhana, as much we tune with Bhakti, Shraddha and involvement, so much its beauty and glory are realized, recognized, and the due blessings or the due help or due results are gained. Rigvedaha Dashama Mandalam from 35th mantra. Let us see how many we can chant. Om Athaveda Parayanam Rigvedaha Dashama Mandalam Panchatrimshatitama Anuvakadarabhya Om Abudhramutya Indravanto Agnayo Jyotirvaranta Ushaso Vyushtishu Mahidyava Prutivi Chetatamakodya Devanamava Avrunimahe Divas Prithivyorava Avrunimahe Matron Sindon Parvatan Charanyavataha अनागास्त्वं सूर्यमुषा समीमहे भद्रं सोमः सुवानो अद्याकृणोतु नः द्यावानो अद्य पृथिवी अनागसो महीत्रायेतां सुविताय मातरा उषा उच्छन्त्यपबादतामगं स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे इयं न उस्रा प्रथमासु देव्यं रेवत्सनिभ्यो रेवतीव्युच्यतो आरे मन्यं दुर्विदत्रस्य धीमहि स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे प्रयाहसि स्रते सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिर्ज्योतिर्भरन्तीरुषसो व्युष्टिषो भद्रानो अद्य श्रवसे व्युच्यत स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे अनमीवा उषस आचरन्तु न उदग्नयो जिहतां ज्योतिषा बृहत् आयुक्षातामश्विनातो तु जिम्रतं स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे श्रेष्ठन्नो अद्य सवितर्वरेण्यं भागमासु वसहि रत्नधा असि रायो जनित्रीं दिषणामुपब्रुवे स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे विवर्तु मातद्रुतस्य प्रवाचनं देवानां यन्मनुष्या अमन्महीं विश्वा इदुस्राः स्वळुदेति सूर्यः स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे अद्वेषो अद्य बर्हिषः स्तरीमणिग्राणां ग्रावणां योगे मन्मनः साधयीमहे आदित्यानां शर्मणि स्थावुरण्यसि स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे आनो बर्हि सधमाधे बृहद्दिव देवा ईडे साधया सप्तहोत्रोन इन्द्रं मित्रं वरुणं साधये वगं स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे त आदित्या आगता सर्वतातये वृधेनो यज्ञमवता सजोषसः बृहस्पतिं पूषणमश्विनावगं स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे तन्नो देवायच्छत सुप्रवाचनं छर्दिरादित्याः सुवरं नृपाय्यं पश्वेतोकायतनयाय जीवसे स्वस्त्यग्निं समिधानमीमहे विश्वे अद्य मरुतो विश्व ऊती विश्वे भवन्त्वग्नयः समिद्धाः विश्वेनो देवा अवसागमन्तु विश्वमस्तु द्रविणं वाजो अस्मे यं देवासो वत वाजसातौ यं त्रायध्वे यं पिवृथात्यं हः यो वो गोपीथेन वयस्य वेदते स्याम देववीतये तुरासः 36 उषासा नक्ता बृहति सुपेशसा द्यावाक्षामा वरुणो मित्रो अर्यमा इन्द्रं हुवे मरुतः पर्वता अव आदित्यान्द्यावा पृथिवी आपः स्वः द्यौश्च नः पृथिवी च प्रचेतसरुतावरी रक्षताम् अंहसो रिषः माधुर्विदत्रा निर्वृतिर्न ईशत तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे विश्वस्मान्नो अदितिः पात्वं हसो माता मित्रस्य वरुणस्य रेवधः स्वर्वज्योतिरवृकं नशीमहि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे ग्रावा वदन्न परक्षांसि सेधतु दुष्वप्न्यं निर्वृतिं विश्वमत्रिणम् आदित्यं शर्म मरुतामशीमहि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे इन्द्रो बर्हिः सीदतु पिन्वतामिडा बृहस्पतिः सामभिर्वृको अर्चतु ऋक्वो अर्चतु सुप्रकेतं जीवसे मन्मधीमहि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे दिवि स्पृशं यज्ञमस्माकमश्विना जीराध्वरं कृणुतं सुम्नमिश्चये प्राचीनरश्मिमाहुतं घृतेन तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे उपह्वये सुहवं मारुतं गणं पावकं वृष्वं सख्याय शम्भुवं रायस्पोषं सौश्रवसाय धीमहि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे अपां पेरुं जीवधन्यं भरामहे देवाप्यं सुहवमध्वरश्रियं सुरश्मिं सोममिन्द्रियं यमीमहि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे सनेम तत्सु सनिता सनित्वभिर्वयं जीवपुत्रा अनागसः ब्रह्मद्विषो विश्वगेनो भरेरततद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे ये स्थामनोर्यज्ञियास्ते शृणोत न यद्वो देवा ईमहे तद्ददातन जैत्रं क्रतुं रयिमद्वि रवद्यशस्तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे महदद्य महतामावृणीमहे वो देवानां बृहतामनर्वणाम् यथा वसुवीरजातं व्रशामहैतद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे महो अग्नेः समिदानस्य शर्मण्यनागा मित्रे वरुणे स्वस्तये श्रेष्ठे स्याम सवितो सवीमनि तद्देवानामवो अद्यावृणीमहे ये सवितुः सत्यसवस्य विश्वे मित्रस्य व्रते वरुणस्य देवाः ते सौभगं वीरवद्गोमदप्नो ददात न द्रविणं चित्रमस्मे सविता पश्चातात् सविता पुरस्तात् सवितोत्तरात्तात् सविताधरात्तात् सविता नः सुवतु सर्वतातिं सविता नो रासतां दीर्घमायुः One more, 37. नमो मित्रस्य वरुणस्य चक्षसे महो देवाय तद्धृतं सपर्यता दूरे दृशे देवजाताय केतवे दिवस्पुत्राय सूर्याय शंसदा सामा सत्योक्तिः परिपातु विश्वतोऽद्यावाच यत्र ततनन्नहानि च विश्वमन्यन्निविशते यदेजति विश्वा हापो विश्वाहोदेति सूर्यः न ते अदेवः प्रतिभो निवासते यदेत शेभिः वतरैरधर्यसि प्राचीन मन्यदनुवर्तते रजौदन्येन ज्योतिषायासि सूर्या येन सूर्यज्योतिषा बाधसे तमो जगच्च विश्वमुद्यर्षि भानुना तेनास्मद्विश्वामनिरामनाहुतिमपाहि वपामि वपवामप दुष्स्वप्न्यं सुवा विश्वस्य हि प्रेषितो रक्षसि प्रथमहेडयन्नुच्चरसि स्वधा अनो यदद्यत्वा सूर्यो बभ्रवामहै तन्नो देवा अनुमंसीरतक्रतुं तं नोऽद्यावा पृथिवी तन्न आप इन्द्रः शृण्वन्तु मरुतो हवं वचः मा शूने भूमसूर्यस्य सन्दृशि भद्रं जीवन्तो जरणामशीमहि विश्वाहा त्वा सुमनसः सुचक्षस प्रजावन्तो अनमीवा अनागसः उद्यन्तं त्वामित्रमहो दिवे दिवे ज्योग्जीवा प्रति पश्येम सूर्य महि ज्योतिर्विवत्रं बिभ्रतं त्वा विचक्षणवास्वन्तं चक्षुषे चक्षुषे मयः आरोहन्तं बृहतः पाजसस्परिवयं जीवाः प्रतिपश्येम सूर्य यस्य ते विश्वा भुवनानि केतुना प्रचेरते निच विशन्ते अक्तुभिः अनागास्त्वेन हरिकेश सूर्याह्नाह्नानो वस्य सावस्य सोदिः शन्नो भवचक्षसा शन्नो अह्ना शम्भानुना शं हिमाशं गृणेन यथा शमध्वञ्चमसद्दुरोणे तत्सूर्य द्रविणं देहि चित्रम् अस्माकं देवा उभयाय जन्मने शर्म यच्छदद्विपदे चतुष्पदे अदत्पिबद्धूर्जयमानमशिमाशितं तदस्मे संयोररापो दधातन यद्वो देवाश्चक्रुमजिह्वया गुरु मनसो वा प्रयुति देवहेळनम् अरावायो नो अविदुच्छुनायते तस्मिन् तदेनो वसवो निधेतन ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Wow, what a wonderful chantings. These are all of the greatest joy. In this Puranimahe, Vrunimahe, we were asking the divine to bless us with So many required things for evolution. In fact, in our today's Upanishad study also, that's the topic of prayer to the divine. Friends, in our today's common sense thought, what we'll discuss? Yes, few things. I don't know whether they fall under the category of common sense, but that's what's the title. See, the highest achievement in human life is absolute relaxation, isn't it? Absolute relaxation. When do we find that absolute relaxation? Only in one condition, and that condition is, listen carefully this word, only one condition we are absolutely relaxed, and that is when we are totally, fully, undoubtedly, convincingly settled. We relax when we settle, isn't it? The goal is to relax absolutely. That relaxation is called mukti or peace in different spiritual languages. That's our goal. And that happens only when we settle in life. Therefore, settling is the greatest achievement again in our life. Feel the meaning of the word in their depth and totality. Absolute relaxation achieved through complete total settlement. When do we settle in life? How do we settle in life? So that we are absolutely relaxed, tension free, worry free, anxiety free, no need of any efforts to further. Think about it. How do we settle? The only way to settle is three things. One, to know the truth. Second, to avoid, to accept the truth. Third is to abide in the truth. To know the truth, to accept the truth, and abiding in the truth. That is the meaning of Satyameva Jayate, etc. Knowing the truth, accepting the truth, abiding in the truth makes us fully, absolutely settled. After which, nothing and nothing and nothing but relaxation. Therefore, our endeavors are for this purpose of knowing the truth, accepting the truth, abiding in the truth. Ultimate truth is one, but many, many other truths which are not known, therefore not accepted, and thereby we are unsettled and non relaxed. At all those levels also, we have to know the truths and accept them and abide in them. Here are a few. Quickly we go through, browse through, leaving the major part of it for your own personal thinking, discussion, understanding with more data collected from various your possible sources and your maturity, etc. Everything cannot be spoken by one speaker in one class. In fact, all the rishis, munis put together, all together, also so far, have not spoken all the things that can be spoken. And if what Vyasa has spoken is complete, Valmiki ji would have not been there. If the Valmiki ji spoken is complete, then Vasishta cannot be required. If so many have come means to be spoken is so much. And yet thing to be achieved is one, and that's by all. Anyway, there are big things some other day. Now, which are the truths which we have to know, which we have to accept, which we have to abide in, and find that we are fully settled, therefore, we are fully relaxed. Again, worthy of thinking? So, chalo. First thing, the truth to be known is about the outer world. World is like this right from the beginning of creation till the dissolution and in every cycle of creation. And what is world is like this all the time? Two things. One, different wonderful things, blunderful things continuously happen in the world. Both wonderful as well as blunderful. Surprises in the world keep on happening. Astonishing things continuously happen, both at the highest positive side and the lowest negative side. These will happen in the world eternally. This is the truth. We have to know it. We have to accept it. We have to abide in it. Isn't it? A beautiful rains come in this world to give all the crops and the food for all of us. Same rains, when they are little more in quantity, they only cause all the floods and all the landslides, all variety of calamities unimaginable. Both happen in the world, isn't it? Greatest scientific developments will happen in giving so much comforts to the humanity. We have to accept, we have to thank that entire scientific world who are bringing continuously such great things to us. But in the very same world, the science produced all these weaponry, etc., or whether other scientific discoveries, they themselves can become the cause of calamity, destruction at the individual level or the mass level. Isn't it? The aeroplane which carries so many people can become cause of catastrophes or some people at one point. The bridge which made so many people cross the river, same bridge made by the science, can collapse one day and kill many people. I know. The arms and ammunition, the nuclear weapons, which are mass way they are killing, destroying, isn't it? Remember, whole world is like this only all the time. It's the truth. If at all at any period of the time, if the world was not like that, we have no information regarding it. That's it. हमारा नॉलेज नहीं है बट बात तो वही होते हैं हमेशा. This is one thing about the world. We have to know the truth, accept it, abide in it, settle in your mind regarding that, and just relax. In that, what is given to us, we keep doing. That's it. More than that, the world we cannot command, demand, change it as per our choice. Everybody who came to rule the world ruined the world and got ruined only. And finally, they are proved to be Bekuf only. And the Hitlers, the Mussolinis, the Alexanders, सब बेवकूफ. They came to rule the world, they ruined and they destroyed. Rama and Krishna also came. They didn't come to rule the world, they came to serve the world. And they came to give joy to the world by promoting the good which gives joy. That's the difference between the saints and sages and avatars and these dushta rakshasas like Ravanas. They are not same. Anyway, one thing is that. Second is what? About the world is with all its ups and downs and topsy turvy, whatever you call, always the world is being managed by the infinite divine power, the Lord. And He has all the wisdom, and He has all the discretion, and He has all the power, and He knows what He is doing. Which war has to come, and in that war, how many have to die? And which accidents have to happen, how many have to die, which type of science should grow, and who should be benefited out of that, in which country, which party should win, which should lose, in which sport, who should get the World Cup, who should lose it. Everything that Lord knows. in which hospital which child infant has to born and which old man has to die. याद रखो ये अल्टीमेट ट्रूथ है, प्रभु के इशारे से सब होता है. विच जीवा हैज टू गेट मोक्षा, विच विल हैव टू गेट बाउंड, कंटिन्यू, सारा उनको पता है. So this is the truth. And how many times we heard about it in our Puranas. But did we accept it? That's the point. Did we abide in it? If we really accept the truth and abide in it, the outcome will be we are settled. We are not over anxious about anything. We know He knows it. He is there to do. We are relaxed. And we do what He tells us to do. That's always there. So about the world, this is the way. We have to know the truth, accept it, abide in it, settle in your mind, be relaxed. One point, like that so many can be spoken, few we are taking up today. Second is, I am just cutting short, so many things are there. Second is upadhis. Okay? Upadhis, dehendriya, prana, mano, buddhi, ahankara in general. In general I am talking. वो आपके हो, मेरे हो, सबके. उन उपाधियों का limitations and dharmas. Their limitations and their dharmas. What are they? They are born, they grow, they die one day. They have so many possibilities within every of the upadhis. And as per each one's discretion, he will manage or damage those upadhis and makes or mars his life. So upadhiyon ka lakshana, dharma or limitations in general of everyone and particularly ours also. That is the truth. We have to understand, we have to accept, we are abiding, settle in it. Why worried? Be relaxed. उपाधियों का लक्षण ही है, वो जन्म लेते हैं, बढ़ते जाते हैं और एक दिन मर जाते हैं. बस, that's it. Isn't it very funny? They're all, especially the sthula upadhis, like a dehadi. Your own grandchildren, when they are born, so cute, small, how you looked at them and played with them. Yaad rakho. Now they are buffalo size. They can lift you and throw you, and they are wanting it. That much big they became. Isn't it? Imagine that growth in that child. Bodily, I'm talking. कितना छोटा था, अब इतना तगड़ा मोटा हो गया वो. Isn't it? Not only the body, all other aspects. है ना? कितना वो बुद्धू बेवकूफ था. And at that child age of 5, 6, 7 years, in variety funny of immaturities they are. But as the age comes to 25, 30, they are matured. They take responsibilities. They do things. Your own children also. Imagine कैसे थे वो छोटे के. अब देखो. In some cases though, you never imagined that your child is such a big shot in the world. In some cases. He is a doctor or scientist or engineer or a politician or a sports person. You don't know. But suddenly आप देखो तो मेरा बेटा, और नेगेटिव भी है कुछ जगह पे. आई एम टेलिंग in general the dehendra prana mano buddhi, they are born, they grow, they come to a peak level. They ये है. No, you can't do anything other than accepting the truth, abiding in it, and settle and relax. And when we give the examples of others, it only to mean that with our own upadhis, same is the case. Isn't it? In general, every upadhi का वही गति होता है ना? Every tree is born, grows, does what it has to, dies one day. Every plant, everything in this world, every bird you see, in general, सारे उपाधियों का, जैसे गीता में कहा, अव्यक्त आदीनि, व्यक्त मध्यानि, अव्यक्त निधनानि. And they have their own abilities, they have their own limitations, they have their own prakriti. Each of them we must know and accept and abide in that, then relax. Why worry? First settle in the mind. The highest achievement is settle. I am trying for this. जिंदगी में पहले टेंशन छोड़कर सारा सेटल हो जाओ, रिलैक्स हो जाओ, सेटल. हाँ, कितना वरी, कितना एंग्जाइटी, कितना टेंशन, अपन को भी लेकर, सबको भी लेकर, दुनिया को भी लेकर. और कर क्या रहे? कुछ नहीं. क्यों कर नहीं सकते? Then be attentive. The fourth point. First, it is about the sequence of the events. Relax in life. Point one. Through the settlement. Point through. And that's possible when we know the truth, accept it, and abide in it. First point. Second is, first truth to be known is about the world. Second point. Second truth is to know about the whole upadhis in general of the whole universe. Even Ishwar ka bhi, Rishi Muni, sabka wohi hota. Third point is that one. And the second truth. Third truth is what? Our own personal upadhis. Right now what they are. Deha, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi. जो है सो है वो बस. Fourth point it is third truth. With that only, what best we can do, what management we can do, that much only we can try. Yet the first truth remains as it is, that they have their own way. Slowly, slowly the body will age. You have to accept. It will become old, accept. Any disease have to manifest, accept. One day we will die, already accepted. Prepare ho jao. Not only I will, everybody in the world will. Somebody's death, I will see them, and many of them will see mine. This is how the upadhi, accept it. अब इतना ही नहीं, further again we will be born till the ultimate is reached. Accept this is how, as a jivas, we are given the upadhi. And if the punya is good, if we deserve human body, we can already imagine that we are in the womb of some women who will be our mother. Just like in this life, she was my mother. I was in her womb. He was my father. She conceived me, she carried me, she gave me birth, she brought me up. She, the parents. Kiya na? Who are the pratyaksha devata to us, whom we worship or do namaskar every day, mother, father. Again I am going to have. In advance, thank them. मैं तो already thanks कर दिया. आगे 1000 जन्म, like Kagbuzundi. 1000 lives he had to go through to evolve. Every life a pair of parents. Isn't it? This is how the upadhis are. People around, the relations. जैसा है वैसे हो. This is how the truth. जैसा अभी था है, जैसे कल था आज वैसा ही है. जैसा आज है कल परसों. With little फर्क required for evolution. So to this whole life जैसा होगा अगला भी. So when this truth is known, when we understand it, when we accept it, when we are abiding in that acceptance, relax. Be settled in the mind. Always we are in the settled position. With all the dynamic activities, what are to be done, we are doing. Yet we are not unsettled. अभी क्या हो रहा है? जो करना ही नहीं करते हैं, फिर भी unsettled रहते हैं. And what is the goal? What has to happen thoroughly is happening, yet we are fully settled. Like a pilot in a flight. He does everything with full settling. उनको लॉन्ग फ्लाइट होती है 12 घंटे का. देर उनको क्या करना पता नहीं होता, because it's going on. They are settled. They are relaxed because everything is set. Navigation is happening and proper signals दे रहे हैं, ले रहे हैं. No turbulences. Weather is good. Speed is perfect. Height is good. Everything is good. सब चल रहा है. Not one, two. So many things dynamically happening, but settled, relaxed, like a big army officer too. He has ordered the war. War is happening. Firing, shelling, सब हो रहा है इधर उधर. But because he has taken right decision after right thinking, and the things are happening according to planning, he is settled. He has to settle because of the knowledge. The truth is known. It's a knowledge about the truth and abidance in it relaxed. See, like yesterday in Parliament, the ruling party knows what they have done for the Operation Sindoor and all. Truth is known. So there is no tension, anxiety. There is settlement. There is relaxation. And they know what sort of nonsense the opposition will say and what is the due answer. And they will not accept that also is known. And they'll go out and do all agitation. ये भी पता है because the issue is not at all this one. The issue is they are not in power. They want power. That's the basic thing, isn't it? So when the truth is known, when we accept it, when we abide in it, there is relaxation. There is absolute settlement. Please discover very soon that settlement in life. Settle ho jao bhaiya. Okay? The fourth one is regarding our own personal policy. Fifth one is the most important one. The truth is what? We have to realize the truth. Settle in that we have to realize the truth. Be about this truth. That we have to, every jiva will have to realize the truth. Only then he will be liberated from the untruth, the unreal, the not self, etc. And the most beautiful part is what, in this, the truth is very interesting thing. You will realize, because you will realize, even others also realize. Vice versa, everybody in the world will have to realize the truth. And in that everybody, you are also there. Therefore, you will also realize the truth. That is how the world is made. It's only a question of time. Like, at every day in your big joint family, everybody will take bath. Except one or two जिसकी बीमारी हुई है. But the question of time nagging, वो डेज में एक ही बाथरूम होता था. तो कौन पहले जाएगा, कौन बाद में जाएगा, विचित्र. बट सब बात नहाएंगे, सब नाश्ता करेंगे, सब अपने अपने काम पे जाएंगे. कुछ भी एक दिन भी नहीं रुकता. See that in Bombay, like शहर, thousands of locals carrying crores of people. Every day वो चलता है, कुछ भी रुकता नहीं वहां. In the same way, every jiva will realize, like, I'm not at all worried about you because you will definitely realize one day the God. I'm tension free because that's the truth. The path and doing the due. Even I will also realize. Everybody will realize. Accept the truth. See that fearlessness जो आ जाता है उससे रिलैक्सेशन आता है, टेंशन फ्री हो जाते हैं हम, सेटलमेंट होता है, because that is ultimate goal. You know that example given in the Bhadaranyaka Upanishad. There is an ocean. In the ocean there is a ship. On the ship there is a deck. On the deck there is a bird. That bird, out of its feeling of freedom, went and flew all over. But जितना भी वो हवा में उड़ेगा, finally for its settlement and relaxation, it has to come to the deck only, where that relaxing part. उसको वहीं आना पड़ेगा. कहाँ जाएगा वो समुद्र में? There is no other tree where it can land. There is no mountain. वो बर्ड को फिर से उसी शिप पे आना पड़ता है. In the same way, every jiva has to realize itself. Now think about this. Even that chipkali that is there now on the wall in front of you, or any small mosquito, even that will have to realize the self. Your own pet dog, it will realize before us because it is listening more carefully than you. Vedanta. See the truth. Truth has to be realized for moksha. There is no other way. And every jiva will realize that self one day or the other. Even the most terrible dushta rakshasas, terrible terrorists also have to realize it. But how much they do nagging in between, how much they delay the process. That's all that is there. But otherwise they'll have to finally. You and I also realize. Imagine it. पहुंच जाऊंगा मैं एक दिन, ये वाला हमको कितना भरोसा देगा. This is the truth. Accept it. Avoid in it. Now settle in the mind. Relax. Then to realize that I have to be the आध्यात्मिक साधका. ये भी और एक ट्रुथ जिसको बनाना पड़ता है, उसको एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ता. बिकॉज आई एम साधका, आई एम नॉट ए संसारी. ये भी ट्रुथ है, इसको बनाना पड़ता है, उसको एक्सेप्ट करके उसमें सेटल होना है. These are all to be managed truths. They are truths, but they are under our management mode. Like, even though one day I realize, but if I don't consciously accept that to be my goal and accept myself to be the sadhaka, then I only am unsettled. I only am non relaxed. But if I know that I am sadhaka, I have to realize the self, and this is the truth, and I make it and I accept it, then to a great extent the settlement comes. अभी हमको नहीं है माइंड में, इसलिए अनसेटल्ड हुआ. Therefore there is no relaxation. So to this world, finally I have to kick this world, leave this world, as a cause of samsara, through raga dvesha, through kamadi vikara. This world in this way has to be given up. This world as an expression of the divine, it has to be always served. This world as my own expansion, it has to be always loved. They're all spiritual goals. But as and now, the world is a cause of bondage to me, that has to be given up. Accept this truth. Settled we are. And पहले ही prepare हो गए मानो. In the mind only. That nothing is permanent, nothing is required, nothing is real, everything is bound. I don't need it, I can give it up, I am giving it up, I have no relation with anything or being. My goal is to realize the inner self. Just to say this and abide in the truth, see the amount of settlement, see the amount of relaxation. Little sublime it is, I know, but if you ponder, you will catch it. So, the fifth truth, we have to accept it. That we have to just leave the world. Then only there is peace. People, things, none of them are real. Everything is continuously changing. If you take everyone as an individual, each one is traveling in his own way for his own liberation. In between, वो प्याऊ के यहाँ कुछ समय के लिए हम मिले हैं बस. Accept करो ही. As we just now said, my mother, father, of this life, they are dead. Somewhere they are born. They must be already growing. क्योंकि for one life they are my father and mother, but otherwise they are independent jiva. I am independent jiva. Isn't it? पक्का है कि नहीं समझो. ये ट्रूथ को अगर एक्सेप्ट करें, every object, every person, unless I give up my identity association with them, I can't go within myself to realize the truth and abide in it. Na? Accept this truth. And this is what is the totality or the Lord is doing. What is He doing? He is sending the things and beings to me to clear my prarabdha, to help me in my sadhana. After that, He is taking away everything away. What I am doing? Neither clearing the prarabdha by doing the dharma, nor using them for any of the sadhana of the prema, etc. On the other hand, with over expectation, I am attaching to them and I am troubling them when they are there, and I am suffering when they go away. ये सब अनट्रूथ है. जिंदगी ऐसा जिए नहीं जाता. Truth is this: things and beings come to us to give us prarabdha and chance for sadhana. More truth is they go away. Good that they go away. They go away for the good only. That I become antarmukha, that I go beyond all these upadis, that I see the truth. ये main goal है ना. So, in this way, in so many aspects, be attentive. Wherever we are doing the truth about it, not accepting it, and not abiding in it. See, few examples we gave, 7 or 8 of them. In this way, know the truth, accept it, abide in it. then find the consequence of it in absolute feeling of settlement. Once you are settled, you are just relaxed. And the things are happening, vigorously happening, dynamically happening. Like the Lord. He knows the Sushti Sthiti Laya. He accepts, he avoids in it, he allows all that to happen. Therefore, he is fully settled, he is relaxed. Therefore, he is not in samsara. There is no suffering to him. इस तरह हम भी अपने जीवन में गोल इसको बनाओ, सेटल होना है मुझे. नॉट इन द ग्रॉस सेटलमेंट्स ओनली. अब मैं सेटल हो गया, आई एम गेटिंग रेगुलर इनकम. I'm settled हो गया, now I'm in my own house. I have not to worry about shifting to from one house to other tenants. Then that also part of settlements. It's also required. Everywhere we have to settle. One has to settle in getting married and having good family. अगर लड़ाई झगड़ा हो रहा है तो you should get divorced and get settled. That also settlement. Isn't it? That also is settlement. वो कहते भी हैं शादी के टाइम वो कहते सेटलमेंट होगा. That's what the ring ceremony. The divorce time also the lawyer says, by your case is settled. What is the meaning? Divorce sanctioned. Which is important, marriage or divorce? No, settlement is important. In the same way, आप और हम मिले हैं. अब बीच लेंगे कल, neither you are permanent or I am permanent. It's already accepted truth. Mind is settled. As long as we are there, we study together. That's it. Isn't it? Everywhere there are truths. Relative truths we are talking about. Somehow, if you are intelligent enough to understand them, accept them, avoid them, we will see that अरे यार settled, कुछ टेंशन ही नहीं है जिंदगी में. Absolutely relax. कुछ चीजें हमने कहा, बाकी देख लो, है ना. Even the intense बीमारी भी होती है. There is also a truth. A prarabdha is going on. It is giving me a chance to remain as a witness, learn the sadhana of being a sakshi. इस ट्रुथ को पकड़ो, अवॉइड हो जाओ एंड अलाउ दैट बॉडी टू गो थ्रू. यू आर रिलैक्स्ड, यू आर टेंस नहीं है, सेटलमेंट है उसमें. इन बिगर एंड द बिगेस्ट कैलामिटीज प्रॉब्लम्स आल्सो दे आर ऑल इन द उपाधिज ओनली. नो, थैंक गॉड इन द ट्रुथ नो प्रॉब्लम. एंड दैट ट्रुथ वी आर. एंड एग्जैक्टली दैट्स द मंत्र नंबर 8 we are going to study today in the evening Brahmanuchintanam. Dushkruta, Dushkrutotta Dukha, none of them will touch you if you avoid yourself in you being Brahman. आज का वही श्लोक होगा, हम पढ़ेंगे. So keep the main principle in mind and see where and where you can apply it continuously. Main principle is I have to be fully relaxed, and that depends on when I am fully settled. That happens when I know the truth. Be careful. Accept the truth. Be just careful. Avoid in the truth. Truth about the world. Truth about the relation between the God and the world. Truth about every individual and their upadhis and their journey. Truth about my own upadhis and my journey. And truth about the ultimate goal. Isn't it? And before the ultimate goal, the other truth is, depending on the punya and papa done, we get the higher and better worlds and shariras and sukha and friends and all. And papa gaya to the bad ones. That also is the truth. You accept it, abide in it. हाँ, there is a settlement. पाप करो कि दुष्ट शरीर मिलेंगे, तैयार हो जाओ. Isn't it? So इन सब चीजों को समझते रहना ही जिंदगी है. Every moment also and total day also, total life also, we can be unsettled and tensed up, or we can be settled and relaxed, depending on our knowing the truth or not knowing the truth, accepting the truth or not accepting the truth, avoiding in it or not avoiding. Avoidance, I have not explained it elaborately, knowing that you understood. abiding in that. Just like sometimes you abide in the truth that this servant is like that, he cannot be changed. You are relaxed in that. That's abiding in the truth. Yet you have abided in regarding our classes. That is how the Swamiji will take classes. It is like it. There is no tension to you. That's the meaning of avoidance. I also avoided. So this is how it happens. These are our capacities. At the most, what we can do is consciously try to improve little by little, which is very, very slow. This is the truth. We are avoiding in it. Therefore, no tension, relaxed, settled. These two words, relaxation and settlement, ये हमारा लक्ष्य होना चाहिए. Opposite of relaxation is always tension, tension, tension. And opposite of settlement is always restlessness inside, non-settled. You know? Like when you catch a flight or train, you go to your berth in the train, settle and relax. Flight maybe, find your seat, settle, relax. Total life maybe हमको, I am settled now. I know what to achieve. I know what to do that, and I am doing it. And how much I am doing that also I know. What are its consequences are I know. What are the improvements to be brought that also I know. I am trying my best also, and slowly only it will happen. And I know divine grace is there. I know the upadhi limitations are there. I know, like yesterday, what was the blessing given by Loma Rishi? कि काल कर्म स्वभाव आदि कृत dukha will not touch you. 5 things were told. The blessings came. I know that the kala has its own influence. My own past karma has its own influence. Swabhava has its own influence. I know what's my swabhava. And it is good or bad, right or wrong, that also I know. And from the wrong to the right, I have to change. I know that. And I'm trying also. I'm conscious. That whole knowledge about the truth leads to the settlement. Ultimate settlement is only when we reach the truth. There's no doubt. But while reaching the truth, every moment you can be tensed or settled. Anna, you can be tensed if you don't know the truth, relative, and practice it. If you know the truth, you are not tensed at all. Every level there is a truth. Like the example of again catching the flight. You are not yet sat in your seat. That is ultimate settlement. But before that, there is 3 hours time is there. That is the truth. You are settled. You are already booked the cab. That is the truth. You are settled. You have boarded the cab. That is the truth settled. The cab is going on right speed in the right direction. There are not much traffic jams. These are all truths, You are settled every moment. You have entered, you have checked in, you have got the boarding pass. तो फिर हर जगह पे when the things truths are known and you accept them, abide in them. Acceptance avoidance के बीच में कुछ करने का कर्म है तो करना होता है. There are all the actions to be done. Think and add any other beautiful things if we have missed them here. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानाम् ओम श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानाम ओम सुकृते धिकृते बहुधा भवतो ओम ब्रह्मानंदम परम सुखदम परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः. तेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष प्राप्ति. सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति सनातन धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयः राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्नशाश्वतसमूलनिर्मूलनपूर्वक वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां विश्वे सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अस्यां कक्षायामागतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम् ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहम्। अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। संतो पारायण के लिए 18-19 से पढ़ लो। ओम यदा तमस्तन्न दिवानरात्रिः न सन्न चासन् शिव एव केवलः तदक्षरं तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं प्रज्ञा च तस्मात् प्रसृता पुराणे नैनमूर्ध्वं न तिर्यं च न मध्ये परिजग्रभत् न तस्य प्रतिमा अस्ति यस्य नाम महद्यशः न सन्दृशे तिष्ठति रूपमस्य न चक्षुषा पश्यति कश्चनैनं हृदा हृदि स्तं मनसा य एनम् एवं विदुरमृतास्ते भवन्ति अजात इत्येवं कश्चित् भीरुः प्रपद्यते रुद्रयतु ते दक्षिणं मुखं तेन मां पाहि नित्यं मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषि मानो गोषु मानो अश्वेषु रीरिषः वीरान् मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीः अविश्वन्तः सदमित्वा हवामहे. Exactly, this is what we have to study also. 21st mantra, in that the prayer is very clear. Ajata Ityemam is knowing the Lord in all his transcendental and immanent glories and accepting it. Kaschit Bhiruhu Prapadyate, knowing that we are bound in samsara and what is the meaning of samsara, etc. And knowing that only by the Lord's grace, that the Ishta Prapti of the moksha, then Anishta Apauhanam, removal of bandhana happens. Therefore, prapadyate. The beauty of the word prapadyate, we have failed to explain completely. Failed in the sense, did not take time or initiative to explain. But in other contexts, in other classes, we have done it. So I request you to refer to that. But this much suggestion I give you. Prapadyate is a pregnant word. Very powerful word in which the meaning is kaya, vacha, manasa, buddhya, totally we are surrendering to that infinite divine power. Prapatti, Sharanagati. Prapadyate. In simple words, as the other day I give you example, some 18, 19, 20 days back, I remembered it. When we go as a patient to a doctor, totally when we surrender to him. And luckily the doctor is honest, knowledgeable, he knows in and out about the disease, the medication, everything. When I surrender to the doctor, it's a question of time that I become healthy. In that surrender, approaching him, telling the problem, as he asks, going through all tests, giving the test reports, he studies, he gives prescription, every medicine to be taken, every food to be taken, every food to be avoided, every other cautions, precautions he gives. All of that A to Z Sarankope, if I practice them, Shirodharyam. That's called surrender. Health is guaranteed. In the same way, Paramatma through the Guru. When I prapadyate. The meaning is like this. Every step we have to follow, as they say, for our own spiritual health, the health of life called moksha. That's the meaning of prapadya. Okay, how the prapadya is done? Three things. One, we have realized the glory of the Lord. Two, we have praised Him through stuti. Third, we prayed to Him for what we want. Glory of the Lord, ajata ityevam. Praising and invoking the Lord is Rudrayatate Dakshinam Mukham. And asking Him what we want. What is that? Mam pahi nityam. And again, Mam pahi nityam is an indicated sentence, indicative. It has also the pregnancy of the words, means lot of words, lot of meanings in it. We tried to explain it the other day. Maham nityam pahi. It's a very big word. हमेशा मेरा protection करो आप. We told you, हमेशा protection in the vyavahara is only when we do the dharma. हमेशा protection for our higher upadhi level evolution is that through us continuously the punyas and upasanas are happening. And the nitya protection to us ultimately happens only when we abide in the nitya atmavastu. So as long as I'm in vyavahara, the protection is through dharma. And as long as I'm in upadhis, the protection is in getting and higher evolved upadhis. And that's through upasana. And the final is when I settle in the self or the truth. This way I am protected. So protected me by being in the Brahman, protecting me by putting me in Punya and Upasanas, protect me by putting me in Dharma. So I miss the Dharma and do the Dharma, I am gone. I miss the Punya and Upasana, I became Nastik and started doing Papa, I am gone. So to instead of established in the truth, when I hide with Upadhis, I am gone. There is no Pahi, there is Rakshana nahi hai, so there is a problem to me. So Nityam Mam Pahi is these three. So व्यवहार में भी, भीतर में भी, पारमार्थ में. इन तीनों में कंपैरिजन करोगे तो फाइनल पाहि नित्यम is only when we are established in our essential self. Final. This is how this month. Now the next one, Kim cha itne hi nahi. Further also, we can pray to the Lord. Very good prayers, they are answered. This shows that Upanishad also is suggesting us that not only in reaching the goal that we have to settle or relax or enjoy, our journey also when we go through the upadhis, that time also why should we suffer? Isn't it? So at the time of journey, let the upadhis be healthy, let the cooperations from the around be good. सब चीज बढ़िया सा हो तो प्रॉब्लम क्या है बताओ? Isn't it? Otherwise, I want to make a very good dish. Outcome is good, final. I will enjoy it. But at every step, if there is a problem, mano, nobody is helping me, the instruments are not proper, the vegetables are not readily there available. हर एक चीज टेंशन होती है. कुछ लोगों को घर बना तो लेते हैं and they enjoy it, but बनाने के टाइम इतने दिक्कत होती. When they put the slab, that day only it will rain. Isn't it? When they wanted to buy the material, it happened to be the Sunday. And the next day when they went, the budget has changed. Suddenly the cost grew. And the petrol cost बढ़ गया, देखो transport का cost बढ़ गया, इसलिए material का cost बढ़ गया. Cost of living बढ़ गया, therefore the contractor and the laborer asked for more money. But तुम लोग तो उस दाम पे एक्सेप्ट किए थे, सर ठीक था लेकिन अभी कॉस्ट बढ़ गया, आपको बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो हम नहीं करेंगे. See, everywhere it's a tension to him. Somehow धक्का मुक्का काके, हाँ, finally घर बन गयो. After that is happy. Why? Why should be like that? Why can't everything be smooth? That when I am making the house, that time the rains are not there, the budget session is not there, or the cost of material for those 2 days got reduced. है कि नहीं? अब स्टील इतना क्विंटल था कल तक, सडनली आज इतना कम हो गया. सीमेंट का बोरी है ना 360 था, आज 340. सडनली मैंने 1000 बोरी डाली तो फिर 20,000 40,000 बच गए ना मेरा. हो सकता है कि नहीं? In that way, when we pray, journey also will be smooth. We have to pray for that. We need not suffer. भैया क्यों? Tapasya is different. Suffering is different. Tapasya is taken up sadhana to give up the upadhi tadhatmya. Suffering is it is inflicted by our past prarabdha or the totality. काहे को होना है वो? है ना? Like I don't eat food for whole 24 days. 24 hours, and I am doing sadhana. It is tapasya. But food mili nahi raha mere ko. That is called suffering. I myself said I will not sleep tonight. I'll do my japa whole night. That's tapasya. अब खुद ही नींद नहीं आ रहा है. That is suffering, isn't it? Difference between inflicted suffering and accepted tapasya. तपस्या करना पड़ेगा हमको, but why should we suffer? है ना? That's how it is. This prayer is there. That for that, me and all the things, beings around me, which comfort me, which support me for my existence as well as sadhana. Oh Lord, please take care of them. And this is what Yamaraja tempted Nachiketa with. Here, this Upanishad, this disciple himself is asking the Lord, sadhak. But the temptations, the Nachiketa rejected because he was in Nishchaya Buddhi about the truth. I don't want all of them. मेरे को सीधा truth चाहिए. In this fellow also wants truth, but he wants the journey to be smooth. So that he doesn't want to be disturbed at any body or mind level, even an iota. Because that's a distraction. जैसे मानो मेरा सडन तबीयत ठीक खराब हो गई. That's a disturbance, One day I suffer, sadhana is not done that day. I क्यों होना है? This person's attitude is that. Or our own some family member, किसी का तबीयत खराब हुआ या कुछ नुकसान हुआ. That definitely affects our mind with all our great sadhana. क्यों होना है वो? अवॉइड हो सके तो अच्छी बात है. इस प्रेयर में be attentive. The sadhaka is sensitive about that is aspect and is having faith in the Lord that if he blesses, even these chut-mut problems also will not be there. Problem is small, but the disturbance it creates is more. More or less, why should we go through that disturbance also? Beautiful mantra. Let us chant. Om Manastoke Tanaye Mana Ayushi Mano Goshu Mano Ashveshu Ririshaha Viran Mano Rudrabhamito Vadhihi Avishvantaha Sadamitva Havamahe. Again. Manastoke Tanaye Mana Ayushi Mano Goshu Mano Ashveshu Ririshaha Viran Mano Rudrabhamito Vadhihi Avishmamtah Sadamitva Havamahe. Explain करो मीनिंग 2 मिनट में हो जाता with Bhashya also. But there are some more things for us to little elaborately understand. We will see that tomorrow. But today the literal meaning is Manaha toke tanaye mana ayushi mano goshu ashveshu ririshaha. So ayushi and ririshaha. Okay, ririsha means destruction or death. Ayushi therefore is reduction in the lifespan. And that is through any of the diseases, etc. Ma means may they not be. Let there may not be the diseases. Let there may not be the reduction in the span of life. Let there not be just like that sudden death. In whom toke tanaye goshu ashveshu viran. Toka means children. Tanaya means grandchildren. Ashveshu goshu means all the subordinates or the other helping living beings and things. Viran means if he is a king, all the Sainikas, etc. Veera means who are little more powerful than me, whose help I need. It can be a guru also. So Veeran Mano Rudra Bhamitaha Vadihi. Oh Rudra, don't do the Vadha of all of them. Havishmantaha Sadamidva Havamahe means every day by offering the Havish in the Yajna Yaga or doing the Upasana or doing your Bhajan Kirtan or through your prayers, we propitiate you. नित्य मैं आपका प्रोपिशिएशन करूंगा यज्ञ यागादि बिकॉज वैदिक काल वेद में यज्ञ होता था वैदिक काल में So through the yajna, etc., I propitiate you. Therefore, the Veeras, the powerful people who help me in my life, it can be parents, it can be Guru, and the Ashveshu Goshu, all the living property, stock, all that. Then Toke Tanaye, towards my children, grandchildren. So children, grandchildren, and all servants, subordinates. Ashveshu Goshu, all living and non-living things which help me. Viran, all the higher and greater beings whose support I need. All of them, let they be not Ririshaha, let them be not Vadihi. May they not suddenly die and leave me, and may you not kill them. Indicated meaning is understood now. Therefore, let me live a full life outside and inside without lacking or missing anything at any time. That I become miserable, unsettled in my life unnecessarily. And it's a laughable thing that when the Ishvara with all his powerful powers and kindness, ready to bless us with all these, we are such a stupid fellows. We have our own inhibitions and hesitations to ask him. इससे बढ़कर हंसी वाली बात नहीं है. It is applicable to all, to me. When I ask the Ishvara, he will bless me with all the things that are better. I can ask for better place for me to stay, better computers, better laptop, better communication. सब वो दे सकते. But I am Buddhu, I am not recognizing his power and karuna, and I am not asking him. अब पूछो, he will give. The saddest thing in life is not to recognize the power and compassion of the Lord, therefore hesitating to ask him. Saddest thing it is. Isn't it? पूछो, कोई लोग अकलमंद हो जाते हैं, suddenly they become intelligent, they start asking the Lord everything and Lord is providing, and देखते देखते they are growing both worldly wise and spiritually. हम ऐसे बैठे, हम सच्चे बेवकूफ. Neither we help anyone nor we take help from anyone. So too, neither we worship the God nor we ask help from the Lord. But that fellow suddenly became intense in all his pujas, upasanas, and the praying. And suddenly उनको बढ़िया शादी हो गया, excellent घर भी हो गया, wonderful children हो गए, business में तरक्की हो गया. देखते देखते is on the top and we are toppled. Suddenly, because we are not having the faith, we are not believing only. We are not praying to him. See that Sudama story. Stupid fellow. You rote baitha hai without money and all. His wife said, just go ask. वो गए भगवान से, भगवान ने तुम नहीं आए मेरे पास, मैंने कहा तथास्तु कह दिया. Overnight he got everything. Isn't it? Yesterday, I don't know whether you'll be able to catch what I'm saying. I was so touched and surprised. Touched in different way, in my way, not the outer way, seeing that girl who won the world chess championship. Her expressions and all look like not so great that she has to be so great to be a world champion. The other one is so senior, so experienced, 25 साल से कर रही हो. When this girl won that match, for last 10, 12 steps, I was watching how the pawns were moved, how this girl made those three mistakes, how she lost that plot there. I was observing. And then last two steps, naturally, she shook it. This girl who won the match, 19 years, whatever her name, then hugged mother and all. फिर एक मिनट इंटरव्यू में the fellow wants to ask and expecting all variety of intelligent answers from her. Generally जो जीतते हैं इतना अकलमंद होते हैं, इसलिए जीतते हैं. Then they give all the answers. She was not finding any words. Only one word she said. I think it is my fate to win this championship. Then I realized this point. कि ना हिंदी में एक कहावत है ना, खुदा मेहरबान गधा पहलवान. Anybody by God's grace can achieve anything. She accepted it. That jiva in her knows that her prayer from whatever the life she is doing, she want to excel in one field. This happened in this life in this way. That at her time of competition, the all other co-competitors at the world level were not so intelligent that she could defeat all of them. Otherwise, in the chess competition, the world में The Russians, the Germans, they're all highly qualified. We have seen the Karpos, Gaspros, and all of unka hum dekhte aa rahe na, the Anand Sena. She is such a luck. Why to faint? She said rightly. She was surprised. How could she put the moves and she won? The other girl is so much struggling. She's well prepared. She was meditating also all the day. The other one, she's not meditating. She's meditating only, but she won it. Fate, prayer. She used that right word. It is my fate that I had to win. That's the only sentence she said. And maybe to learn that only, I might have switched on that time that program to see. See that if the Lord is kind, He can make anybody top or anybody topper if we pray. That's why, if you remember in our Bhagavad classes, the biggest two problems in life: one, whatever we pray, we get it. Two, we don't know what to pray. Only two problems in life. कुछ भी मांगोगे तो मिलेगा. Problem one. Two, what should be asked, we don't know. In the sense, we ask, it comes, but we don't know how to use, etc. है कि नहीं? जो कुछ भी हमको मिल रहा है, जिसके कारण हम दुखी है, हम नहीं मांगा, वो भगवान ने दिया, बट कैसे यूज करना नहीं पता. So this shloka aims at that we can ask plenitude, we can ask prosperity, we can ask for the comforts, we can ask for the smoothness of outer life as well as sadhana. We can, we must, and we should. Not only after reaching the goal that we have to settle, relax, and be happy, en route also it should be a smooth journey. Ishwara has the capacity to bless, isn't it? And we have the way to ask. We can ask him. ये श्लोका हमको उसमें भी ट्रेनिंग करता है. That's why I said meaning is direct, but the implications are many. Let us see few of them tomorrow. Om, 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 Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamada, Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Tomorrow we'll see the last mantra. Thank you.